I gained 20 pounds in 90 days without dirty bulking or eating like a slob. So I went from skinny fat to a now jacked or bear mode kind of guy, if that makes sense. Around at the start of my fitness journey, I was around 155-ish pounds. So that at like 5'8", and that's skinny fat for like a brown guy at least. I don't know what it is for like a white guy. And I was struggling to put on muscle mass, struggling to lose fat. Because there was so much conflicting advice online. Some people were telling me to bulk first, others were telling me to cut first, and then some people told me stay on your maintenance calories and gain or do a maintenance phase. They were telling me all kinds of stuff. And ultimately I ended up choosing bulking first because it made more sense, right? Cutting is what's used to reveal the muscle underneath, and I had no muscle, right? I was just skinny fat. So if I cut the fat, I'm still skinny. So I decided to bulk first, knowing that I'll gain the extra fat, but at least I'll build the muscle, and then later down the road I can cut down like I am right now, because it's Ramadan. So yeah, I only focused on 3 key things that really mattered when it came to bulking pretty quickly in like 90 days. 1, your diet, obviously. 2, your training. And 3, your recovery. So for diet, I was in a calorie surplus, eating around 3,300-ish calories, somewhere around there. And I'd mainly be prioritizing fats and proteins and giving carbs a second thought, because proteins are needed, to build muscle. So like I needed around 160-ish grams of protein, and fats are just there because I like fatty foods. And 2, fats, like 1 gram of fat has 9 calories. And so because I needed a lot of calories, and Indian food or Bengali food, they're not that calorie dense with calories, because again, majority of the things that we eat is just like fish, rice, vegetables, and like potatoes, in which majority of that stuff is just carbohydrate heavy foods. And I needed more fat, so I prioritized proteins and fats and gave carbs a second thought, because again, this is what I mainly needed for my like bulking. However, you don't really need to like organize your macros like this. This is just what I needed, because again, I know that fats have like 9 calories per 1 gram, and so it'd be really helpful if I had that, so I can start bulking a lot more efficiently, rather than if I just had eaten like my regular Bengali food. It would have been a lot harder to bulk if I hadn't taken the fat calories. If you want to bulk up 20 pounds in 90 days with my help, click the first link in the description right now. Second thing is your training, right? And so one thing that I think everybody gets like mixed up or gets stuck with is doing 6 days a week, push-pull legs every single day. And they're neglecting the main thing to drive muscle hypertrophy, or to get stronger in that sense. Because Mike Mentzer, he's now dead, but he used to be a lot famous back then, and I'd say he's still famous now, is that he had one main like training philosophy, and that was, you don't need to spend hours upon hours in the gym like Arnold did, right? He was on gear, but so was Mike Mentzer, but who cares? What he advocated was high intensity training, where you go all out in one two sets, right? Go all out, and you're done with that exercise. You then go to the next exercise, you do the same thing, all out, just doing all out. Bench press, pre-share curl, whatever. You just go to max failure, and that's it. And there was some truth to it, and I believe that you should aim to failure in pretty much majority of your sets, because going to failure helps you get stronger, right? So the stronger and stronger that you become, the bigger and bigger you will also become. Because if you didn't know, Mike Mentzer also advocated that as you get stronger and stronger and stronger, your muscle, so this is your muscle, it will also get bigger and bigger and bigger. So this would be better. As your strength goes up, and this is your muscle, your strength goes up, your muscle, it's coming right behind it, right? So that's basically what he advocated for, and what I partially also agree with. Because as you get stronger and stronger, your muscle will also grow. This is why you gotta focus on progressive overload. The final thing that also helped me gain 20 pounds in 90 days was my recovery. And it's pretty simple, honestly. You don't need to be spending hours upon hours in the gym. My training split just put me a little like around 4 to 5 days in the gym. And yeah, I wasn't spending any more than that. I wasn't going to the gym 6 days a week, 7 days a week. No. Just you need like 4 to 5 days a week in the gym and you'll be fine. And my sleep, which is another thing about recovery, is that, and I'm also sure that everybody knows, but good sleep never hurts anybody. Too much sleep can hurt someone, but if you get your perfect 8 to 9 hours of sleep every single day, whilst you're on your bulk, or because it will help you, because if you're in the gym doing high intensity, right, it's gonna damage your muscles, it's gonna put the strain, it's gonna give the stress, it's gonna do all of that, right? But none of the actual muscle growth happens in the gym. It happens when you're asleep, when you're resting your body. So to put it into perspective, you bulk because you need to feed your you need to feed the muscle growth what it needs, right? You go to the gym so you can damage the muscle and stimulate, or you can tell your body to say, hey, this was really hard movement for me, I need to make it easier. And what your sleep does is take the foods that you were eating from your bulk and repairs the muscle damage that was caused in your workouts and tries to make it stronger. So it tries to make a stronger muscle that'll help you move the load a lot easier next time. Because again, our bodies are really efficient, they want to make things easy. Our body wants to make things easy for us, right? Because again, we're kind of also inherently lazy, and so we want to do things way more easily. But honestly, yeah, that's about it. Those are the 3 things that helped me bulk up 20 pounds in 90 days.